Raiders athletics coaches, this is Trent Hansen, EAD, coming at you with the summer 2018 video message. As I record this, it's late July, it's full summer mode, but we are rapidly approaching August, which means not only the start of fall sports, but also our August 9th All Coaches event. The primary purpose of this message today is to relay details and format about that event, but also to highlight a few items that, while significant, we won't have an opportunity to discuss in person, and I want to make sure they are conveyed to all of you in advance of the 18-19 school year. So here we go. The August 9th All Coaches event is titled The Raider Way. Purposefully so, because our day is intentionally going to be focused on affirming who we are, what we stand for, and why we coach within the Raiders network. So the why behind the day is really to enhance our connections culture, to further develop our coaches and our coaching village, and to take intentional steps forward in achieving our purpose-driven vision. The what in the day is going to be focused on the tools and the resources and the actions that can positively influence our coaching ability. The things that can scale excellence right down to the daily decisions we make to influence kids and programs. We're fortunate that a number of businesses and individuals have made generous contributions to offset the cost for the day, and I do want to take a moment here to acknowledge them. Our primary sponsor for the day is the Kirk Johnson family. And when you think of athletics and community and eating, we know those are three things that Kirk loved. And so we're so appreciative of Camille and her kids and making the contribution that they have to this day. Our secondary sponsors include Perkins Family Restaurant and Caribou Coffee of Hastings, Tim Weinfertner of Team Sporting Goods, and Katie Lindbergh of Farmers Insurance in Hastings, who all made a financial contribution to help the pieces of this August 9th puzzle really come together. So I would ask, when you have an opportunity, please thank those folks for making this event happen. So before I review the exact schedule for the day, I do ask a few things of you in advance. Number one is to know that you'll be provided with breakfast and snacks and drinks throughout the whole course of the day, select print resources, and you'll also receive your own individual copy of the 18-19 Athletics Coaching Handbook. On a technical side, please bring something to write with. And on a philosophical side, please bring a growth mindset. Please come committed to engage and participate fully in the sessions. This is a once-a-year, really rare opportunity that we have a chance to get all our coaches in the same room. And with over 100 attendees, we're just set to have a fantastic day of learning and growing together. But your mindset on the way in is really paramount. So thanks in advance for that. To also prime you further to really make it a successful day, I would like you to do two things in advance. Watch one video and read one article. The video is about 10 minutes. The article is about 2 pages. Links to both are embedded in the email that got you to this message, but they both are thematically connected to the topics that we're going to discuss and cover in person on the 9th, and so I appreciate your professional preparation in advance and attending to that. So here's the format and the schedule for the day. Please arrive between 7:15 and 7:30 a.m. and report to the east end of the Commons on the first floor at HHS. A complimentary full Perkins breakfast of scrambled eggs, pancakes, bacon, and sausage will be served starting right at 7:30. And the Caribou coffee and water will be served at that time, as well as throughout the whole course of the morning. Following breakfast, we'll have 3 segments. Each will be about an hour, and we'll have about a 10 to 15 minute break in between them. Segment number 1, starting at 8 o'clock, will be a general session facilitated by me, focused on the current state of Raider sports. So we'll look at data points and key metrics as it relates to participation and culture and achievement in academics. We'll talk about next steps and identify goals and expectations for the 18-19 school year. At 9:15, we'll have a coaches panel featuring retired athletic coaches Terry Hartman, Vicki Davis, and Bob Majeski. 3 coaches who have a well-established, well-respected, almost incredible track record of success by almost any measure. They're being intentionally included in this day because increasingly our pool of high school coaches are not educators by training. Many have less than 10 years of coaching experience overall, and many have less than 5 years of coaching experience at Hastings High School in particular. So I'm confident that these 3, with their combined 70 plus years of coaching experience in dozens of sports as assistants and head coaches, can really provide valuable insights to all of you, regardless of where you're at with your own individual coaching journey. And then our final segment, starting at 10:30, we'll have a guest speaker, Dr. Sindra Kamphoff, who is an author, speaker, and is the founder and director of the Center for Performance Psychology at Minnesota State University in Mankato. And I'm excited that not only is Cindra and her team going to be working with 10 of our different Raider sports this school year on mental training, but I'm thrilled that she's going to spend this hour with all of us. After having seen her speak on a number of occasions, read the book that she wrote, and spend a little bit of professional time with her individually, I really think there's going to be great value added to the day, and you're going to have great takeaways personally and professionally after your time with Cindra. So our morning will conclude then at 11:30. So your commitment is 7:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. As described. For those 10 coaches who are working with Cindra throughout the school year, our working lunch with her will start at 11:45, and that will happen in the media center. For those folks who have signed up for the van training, that will start at 1 p.m. and you'll continue to get separate communications about that. And for those of us, the 30 plus folks that are attending the St. Paul Saints game, will depart at 5 p.m. and again, you'll continue to get separate communications about that. So bottom line is I'm really looking forward to this day, our shared time together. I'm excited about the possibilities, and I'm really thankful for your commitment and your preparation in advance. We look forward to August 9th and having us all together.